Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. It's your girl, Angela A. Brown, and I am back with another video. Hope you guys are doing good this morning. Got my smoothie. And I'm going to get into an eye look. So I have ColourPop Superbloom. I'm going to be using Picnic Date, which is this matte color here. Also, we have another ColourPop, which is Aurora. And we're going to be using Lunar Trippin, which is this one here. It's a black shimmer. Then we're going to dip into Morphe's 35B from the Lisa Frank collection. I love Lisa Frank. Saturn Sundae, which is this one here. All right, so before we get into the palettes, we're gonna go ahead and get our eyebrows and our lids primed. As always, we're gonna do the eyebrows with the NYX Tame and Frame in Espresso Pomade. I'm gonna look into my mirror. Yesterday, I went to go see Sinners, the movie Sinners. And I just wanted to kind of share my thoughts, and hopefully I don't drop any spoilers for anyone who hasn't seen it and want to see it. But I will say this. It's a good movie. It's very good. Ryan Coogler, who is the director who also did the Black Panther movies, did a great job with shooting this film. I definitely want to see this movie again, but I'll wait till it comes out in streaming. It also stars Michael B. Jordan. Oh, so is that one hair that just so disobedient. Just wants to do whatever it wants. Anyways, this movie, I just kind of want to give a little summary on it. It takes place in 1932 or 34 in Mississippi. And it's basically about two brothers and their cousin who gets together to open up a juke joint and make a business out of it. I forgot that guy's name. I think he's a new actor, but his character is Sammy. He's basically like one of the main characters. He's really, really talented. He did such a good job. Oh my goodness. And Michael B. Jordan, he did a very good job as well. Yeah, I'm going to Glam Light. I'm going to go into Glam Light's Icing Eyeshadow Primer. And you know, I feel like I haven't seen Michael B. Jordan in something for a minute. And he did a good job. He did a really good job. He has, his character plays twin brothers. So it's him playing two characters. I was instantly laughing at when I realized what was happening. I said, oh, they're twin brothers. Okay. Because I saw a picture, like in an article about the film, and I said, maybe like, because they're dressed differently. But I was like, maybe the two represent two different timelines. Like one is older than the other because of an era. Like one's in a newer era, one's in a younger era. Like, I don't know. I was kind of confused, but they're just twin brothers, just played by the same character. And I think Ryan did a great job with the way he shot the twins. It's amazing. I actually had forgot, like, it's not two people. It's him playing himself and another person. But it was so well shot, you don't even think about it, you know? Yeah, it needs a little more. There was something else I wanted to say about the film. I love how well the supporting actors and the main characters all work together. They all did an amazing job. I love movies that have like the supporting actors have they're well written to where they're actually rememberable. Like, I absolutely love it. It's like it makes you curious about them just as much as you are about the main character. It's like they don't fall into the background. Their presence when they are on film, it's felt. Like whatever they're saying, whatever they're doing, it's memorable, you know? And they all just work so well together. Okay. Now this is going to be kind of hard for me because these colors, they're all green types, but I noticed they're all very similar. So I'm going to go in with the Saturn Sundae because that seems to be the lighter one. So I hope this look turns out well. It looks like I'm going to end up creating like a, what's the word? Monochromatic type of look. And I'm gonna just use this color in my crease. I also wanted to talk about the message. I'm not sure if I got the message right, but oh, I probably shouldn't have brought that down like that. Oh well. So far it was making me think about the music industry and how often people can be treated in the industry, like the hidden dangers of the industry, or like the hidden pressures, I should say, of the industry. It also made me think about what are upcoming artists or celebrities who want to be famous? What are they willing to sacrifice to be famous and to be successful and to have the life that they want that's better than the one they have? You know what I'm saying? Are they willing to sacrifice their friends, their family, their self-respect, their spirituality, their souls? You know, it just made me think about things like that as I'm watching the film. Okay, and I'm going to blend it out. And I'm trying my best not to bring it all the way up to my eyebrow because it is such a dark color. And it almost looks like it has a blue mix in it. So this color isn't a solid green. And I'm just softening the outer edges. I'm also thinking maybe I should do like a smoky color because the colors are so close together. I think that's what I might end up doing. But it had me thinking about those type of concepts and things. I also noticed how each character seemed to have something that they wanted but didn't necessarily have. So it was almost like, what were they willing to do to have what they want, you know? And I guess you can say in a way that's what made them a sinner. It's like, if, you know, some characters went way beyond a point to really get what they want, versus some were like, man, I want this, but I'm not willing to sacrifice this and that. And it was just like, maybe I don't want this as much as I thought I do because I'm not willing to do all these things. And if this is what I want so badly, there has to be another way to go about getting it. I shouldn't have to commit sins in order to get what I want or what I desire. But I could be wrong about that, you know. I'm always open and willing to be wrong and be corrected. But that was just what I gathered from it. Sure, there's some things I missed. But that was just, you know, my take from it. Also, oh my God, them jump scares in that movie, my God. And see, I can't wait for it to come out on stream because I want to be able to pause these jump scares. Because I feel like there's something I missed in the jump scares. Even though they happen so fast, I feel like there's something I want to explore there. So I guess when it comes out on streaming, I'll dig more into those jump scares. Because I feel like those were important pieces because they presented it so quickly. But it was effective enough for you to react to it, even though it's not clear on what you saw. But it was enough to scare you. It scared me. I ain't even gonna lie. It scared me. It worked. I love how the story just wrapped up. And it's like everything came full circle. Everything was connected. Everything was put together. Everything came together. So it's like by the end, you realize you've been given just a little bit of there, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. And then by the end, you got everything connected. And you're just like, wow. Wow. You know, I love stories like that to where I don't mind a story that has a twist. Because boy, do I love a twist. If you've ever read any of my books, my stories definitely have twists in them. Or revelations that you probably didn't pick up on in the beginning. And then when you finally get to that point, you're just like, what in the world? You know, you're just like, how did I miss that? Like, wait, I got to go back and read this again because how did we get to this point? You know, so it's like you understand that you're where you're at, but it's like it makes you want to go back and reread it and really break down what you just read. So it was great. I just love it. And I like how it wasn't too, like the twist wasn't too dramatic. And yeah, of course, you had some characters make some obviously bad decisions. But but I mean, it was cool. It was cool. It's like you're so invested into it by the time you realize these mistakes that are being made. You're like, well, yeah, I'm a little irritated, but it's not so bad. But I get the feeling something good ain't gonna come of this decision. But yeah, I think it's so dope. All right, y'all. I'm gonna dip into the Picnic Date color from the Superbloom palette, and I'm gonna put this in my outer corner. Oh, wow. They're almost the same. They're the same color. See, this is what I was concerned about. That the colors would be too similar. That you wouldn't be able to see the range of it. Yeah. Yep, that's what's happening here. Excuse me. Yeah. They're too similar. Darn it. I was afraid of that. Well, since the colors are almost the same color, I'm just go ahead and use the same blending brush and just blend in that outer corner. Oh, I was afraid of that. Anyways, I definitely recommend see that movie. If you want to wait till streaming, I think that's cool too. But it's a great film. If you like music, definitely go see this movie. It almost kind of have a there's some scenes that feels like musicals because it's taking place in a juke joint. So I'm gonna go into the Lunar Trippin color. This is that black shimmer. Oh, Lord. I'm scared. I'm scared. I think I might have to add something to the outer corner. I mean, the inner corner. Yeah. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm trying. I keep telling myself, don't be quick to judge it and be hard on yourself. But I'm not feeling this, y'all. I'm really not feeling this right now. And I think I'm gonna need a light outer corner to really save this look. Yeah. And this, yeah. I know it looks rough right now, but I'm gonna try to save this and make it work. I'm gonna blend between the Lunar Trippin and the Picnic Day color. Even though you can't really see where it begins and where it ends. Hopefully it'll look better once it settles in, because I'm not feeling this right now. I'm really not. And I'm gonna just drag it over to the back. Yeah, I'm gonna need I'm gonna need an inner corner color. And I think I'm gonna go ahead and do it from the top too. I'm just blend that top of the Lunar color into the Saturn Sundae, because it's practically the same color, but in the palette it looks a little, it's just a slight difference. Yeah, I'm not feeling this. I'm really not. I feel like it's too dark. Okay, and I need to hurry up. Okay, I'm gonna go in with a ColourPop Super Shock. And I'm gonna go in with the 1010. You guys can see that. It's a silver Super Shock from ColourPop. And this was one they released for their birthday last year. And just, yeah, I guess I can just use my finger and just kind of dap it in the inner corner of my eye. Okay, it looks a little better. Looks a little more balanced. Because two of our colors end up basically being the same color. And I hate when that happens when I pick a random color. Because sometimes you'll get colors that are pretty much the same, but they look just slightly different. Okay, I'm gonna take, actually I think I need a new blending brush. Okay. Yeah, okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and blend the 1010 into the other two colors. Yeah, these colors are very dark. Okay, it's all right. But I feel like I need to lighten out the what was that? I think it was the Saturn Sundae color. I'm trying to blend this out a little more. Because I feel like because it's so dark, it looks harsh to me. I just feel like it's not blended out enough. Especially under the eyebrow. I don't feel like it's blended out enough. And I'm trying my best to not bring it up. But I'm just trying to soften the outer edges as much as possible so you can see the range. But because the colors are so similar, it's hard to see it. All right, so now we're gonna go in with the Il Maquillage eyeliner. And I mean, look this dark, you really don't need it, but I'm just go ahead and do it just because. Then we're gonna dry. It dries pretty fast, so you don't have to do too much drying with it. I'm gonna do the same in the other eye. It's a little better. A little bit. I'm gonna go ahead and get these eyebrows done. Oh, before we do that, I'm gonna get our setting spray from Juvia's Place. Oops. Okay, now we can get our eyebrows done. Oh, here we go. I was looking for my eyebrow brush. Okay. Now I'm gonna clean it up. Okay. Uh-oh. Some of it wasn't coming off. I'm like, No, we're not doing that. It needs to come off. Yeah, this Morphe color, the Saturn Sundae, is very strong. Like I can see it already staining my skin. But there isn't much fallout from ColourPop or Morphe when it comes to these colors. And Morphe Blends pretty good with ColourPop. So I wasn't worried when it came to that. Because that's one of the main things that I've been talking about with this series of tutorials, is if different formulas can mix well with others. So Morphe and ColourPop, I'm not worried about that. I feel like one's brighter than the other. I'm tripping. Okay. Ignore that. Now we're going to do the lashes. I'm putting about 4 layers on. I'm doing just the outer corner. I'm not going to do my bottom because my eyes are a little dry this morning, so I don't want to cause more irritation to them that I already have with applying makeup on. And it's kind of hard to see the lashes because it's such a dark look. So it is what it is. I'm gonna go ahead and get up out of here. But before I go, please do me a favor. Comment on this video. Share your thoughts. Do you like the look? Are you gonna go see Sinners? What do you think about it? If you have seen it, did you like it? Did you not like it? Comment down below. Subscribe to my channel. I really appreciate it. Give this video a thumbs up, and also check me out on my other social media outlets: Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, and TikTok, and Wattpad.com. I will see you guys next time, and as always, much love.